What's so good about that? 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 So good, so good, so good, so good, good, so good, good, so good, good about that. What? So this is the first time I'm doing this and not being live necessarily. And it really does change up the vibes because I'm like, no one's here for me to like have to speak up for. But it's like in the future there will be, so maybe I should just let it happen. But I think, I don't know. Just let it go be, let it go be out, let it go be, Scoby. Symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast. With all the planets in Pisces, I have very much been feeling like Scoby mode for a while. Like, it all just comes together and then forms something really, really good for you, and there's so much life in it. And as a Virgo, I'm just like, what do you mean? What do you mean I can't put myself in there and do fix and do and put myself in the gaps? What do you mean the gaps are none? But it's okay. Today is the lunar eclipse in Virgo. And I found out that that's going to be conjunct my sun, which, if you don't know what conjunct is, it means it's going to be right next to it. And right next to my sun, as in I'm a Virgo, which means my sun is in Virgo. I don't know. It's just kind of like if you know, you know. I think if I try to explain this, it's just gonna go round and round and round forever. Right now. But if someone wanted to learn, I could hone it. Absolutely, I could. Like, let's put her on 3. No, let's put her on 2. But I just figured, since I don't tend to talk to the people who join in that much, I'm like, or like sometimes I just want it to be a bit more private. I'm like, let me just do it now. Let me just do this like this, right? We do what we can with what we do. We do what we can with what we do. We do what we can with what we do. We do what we can with what we do. We do what we can with who we are. We do what we can with who we are. It's what we do what we are with who we are. We do what we are with who we are. Ooh-wee. 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 I've been thinking about the Venus retrograde. Cause she just started about a week ago. And wow. This one's hitting different. She's hitting different. Like something I noticed is that there's like a lot of reflection that has to happen with, well, like that's what they are. It's something I noticed because that's what they are. Retrogrades are very much about reflection and review. And this Venus retrograde is like, what's the review within you? It's like, how are you showing up in your relationships, in your Venusian areas? For me, that's in my 11th house, at least in whole sign. So it's about like how I show up in my community, as well as like how I show up for fulfillment things, wish fulfillment type things. And I be denying myself, and then I'm like, nobody like me, and then I'm like, wait, they like me, and then I'm like, time to run, and then I'm like, bye-bye, but then I'm like, right there, and I'm pretending to be behind a wall, but then it's like, see-through, and then it's like, okay, and then it's like, Nixie, we can see you, like, that's a fake wall, and then I'm like, ah, and then I'm like, ah, and then I'm like, run, run. And I've been trying to heal the runner, track star type shit that's going on. And it's like working, but she's taking her sweet time. Sweet time. Her sweet time. Her sweet time. And I'm like, dude, we gotta hurry. Like, there's not time, but I gotta take my time. So take your time, but also like try to push yourself past the line of comfort. Try to push, like try to push, like try to push, try to push, try to push past the line of comfort. Get out your comfort zone, like the line of comfort zone. Like, I thought you was against redlining, and you're hella redlining yourself from the good shit, the good shit. Like, why are you redlining yourself from the good shit, good shit? Like, white flight, like heart flight, like flying heart, like flight. You built a highway in your heart space just to run away from the intimacy. When you want it, you know you want it, so why you want it? And I have to grapple with that because Venus is in retrograde and I have no fucking choice. And everything's about the emotional body because everything's in Pisces and it's hella opposing my sun right now. It's hella opposing my sun right now, and they're just doing jumping jacks, jumping jacks on my shit, on my shit. They said, Nixie, get up, Nixie, get up, Nixie, evolve, Nixie, by now. I don't care if you're fucking tired. I don't care if you're fucking tired. They said, Nixie, get up. Who gives a fuck if you're tired? Fuck, you're tired. Well, you can rest while you're doing this work, luckily, yeah. You can rest, but not mentally. Rest while you're doing the work, but not mentally. But you must find stillness to hear the things that we're teaching you, that you need to learn from inside of you, from the retrogrades. It's all within, it's reflective. And I said, holy shit. I said, oh. So my shit's hella like on tumble dry right now. Wet as fuck. or damp. Like, damp. Damp. She's damp. How does that go? Let's do it. This song I wrote when I was 12. I've been trying to get back into my Swedish bag, but it's not happening. Well, it is. So, so don't even try it. Goal is to be a polyglot. Have I like put a whole lot of focus there? It's like, yes, but my focus has been very scattered until very recently, and she's still scattered. You know, Gemini stellium, but she's being reeled in a Gemini way. Because I gotta have a lot of shit going on, just a little bit of a lot. But I gotta hone it. To get anything done, if you want to finish anything, you gotta have enough to finish. Only enough to finish. Only enough to finish. Anyway, I wrote this when I was 12. This song is kind of sad. Just gotta say it. When it's from my past, it's probably maybe gonna be sad. Or about love. It's called Fate of a Night. Running into the dark, standing at your red mark, wishing I were a knight, right? Staring into the night. Quiet, please keep it down. I don't want to sing it. I changed my mind. Guess what you're allowed to? I changed my mind, and I'm allowed to. I think I just want to bumble. I think I just want to make shit up. Creations. Create little fleeting ones. Create little fleeting ones. But they're not fleeting. They're right here on this, and shit doesn't die on the internet. Nothing dies on it. Nothing dies on the internet. Even things that we can't access are available on the internet. But that shit's hella getting scrambled like Eggiana's. Like, she's changing. She's changing, alright. Hope you're fucking satisfied. And we'll see. And what is that about? Like, look. Just look. Many things have been telling me that I'm temperamental, like, which is like, oh, what? Me? Like, me? And I'm just like, you know, I guess it's just like I would never put it that way. But little by little, I'm learning it's kind of true. Just as I learned that I'm very lunar, I learned that I'm kind of like, just like the moon, all up in her cycles. All up in her cycles. And I love the moon. I'm realizing just how, oh my gosh, like, as I've started pouring into, like, loving the moon more, which, like, oh my god, the witchy girl loves the moon, whatever, who cares? Okay? Like, getting defensive already. Let's put her on. Exactly. 3. So the moon, I love her. I love her. And as I've poured in more to the moon, I've noticed it. What did I notice? I noticed that she mesmerizes me. I noticed that she mesmerizes me. I noticed that she mesmerizes me daily, 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 nightly, nightly, nightly. And so as time has gone on, I noticed that when the moon is shown in people, I be mesmerized. I be mesmerized. Mesmerized. I'm mesmerized. Mesmerized. Like, there may or may not be. I'm gonna say it, because it's the eclipse. Reveal it. Ah! Yeah, Pluto, just get all up in this bitch. She said, this is what you need to do. Snatch it. Snatch it. Oh, I love her and she scares me. And don't I just love a scary movie? But only with a happy ending. Like Maxine. What? Anyway, something I noticed. There may or may not be this person, and maybe our moons have an aspect, or our moons, no, my Mars in their moon, and maybe I realized that, like, oh my gosh, because like, I just noticed that like, I'm trying to pay attention, I'm trying to listen, and I am, but it's scary how I am. Gulp. But then I'm also like, yeah, whoa. And it's not just like my normal, because something I noticed about my chart, I have Neptune is a big steppa in my chart, like huge steppa. Trine my Mercury, trine my Venus, trine Jupiter. Is that true? Like very, very loosely. If you read to like 8 degrees, then she's trying my Jupiter, and she's trying my Saturn, and she's trying my Venus, and she's trying my Mercury. And oh my gosh. And so yeah, I'm just like getting lost in it all the time. But then I be fighting it, and that's what fucks my shit up every time I fight it. Just let it flow. It's like my big lesson, Nixie's big lesson, let it flow. That's my big lesson right now. Oh, and I'm doing so like crazy, like I don't know if I'm like, anyway, let it flow. I think it's just like, I don't know what I want to play because I'm nervous. Let's just be at home. Moon. The moon is the home, the family, your comfort. Okay, taking it like left turn for a second. This is my left turn. Venus. Something I noticed about people who are Venusian, so Libras and Tauruses, and people who have those placements in their personal placements, big 6, your rising sign to your Mars. They're very good Well, I would just say the suns. I'll just speak for the suns, maybe the moons. No, the suns. They're very good at like being where they're comfortable because they're like, why would I choose anything outside of my comfort? Or that what feels good, you know? Yes, this is a sun thing. And so they're also very good at embodying their moons because they're like, there's some comfort here. Let me just relax. And I'm like, dang. Who put a Cappy Moon here? But I like her. I do like her. She just makes me fucking crazy. No, I need to stop saying that too. I need to stop. Not only because of, you know, some politics around it. Like that's such a... It just like simplifies it to a point that I dislike because that's not accurate. It's not accurate enough. It's just like politics. Anyway, though, it's not like the best. I can reclaim it, but you know, I don't know how to do that quite yet, and I'm not using it in a nice way for myself. But it does make me feel just like so at odds with myself, because I'm like, the rest of my chart is like air, and then we have Virgo. Yeah, she's the other Earth there, but it's air, and then my fire Mars. So I'm supposed to be like, or like I pretty much am like just blazing ahead, doing all the Gemini stuff and the Libran stuff, because those are the big steppas for air in my chart. It's also just so air heavy, so I'm just like la 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 la, think, blah blah blah, talk, think, do, blah, 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 go, and my Cappy Moon is like, stop. Yeah, that's the Cappy Moon. She's like, y'all are doing too much. You need to sit down. And we do. And then it's like, all right, so thank you for sitting down. I just wanted to, you are my closest people. I just wanted to vent. And then it's a like 10-hour trauma dump session at the party, trauma dumping session. Like, yes, I'm so glad that I invited you to this party. All my people who I have the closest bonds with, because she's hella in the 8th house. So here's my trauma dump. I've been thinking about that so much because it's just like, once I'm a little bit in my moon space, I'm like, anyway. And then Cappy tries to control it and be like, no, this is just private for me. And then bitch, like what does that do, you know? So much reflection. Anyway, let's go back. The way I deny myself. Let's go back to the way I deny myself. 8th house placements, hella just be like, all right, let's go back to how I deny myself. It's just like, you know, when you open yourself over and over and over to intimacy, into an embrace, to a gentle touch of the hand, and someone goes, whoosh, gah, every single time. And you know, sometimes you just think it's happening because it's happened so much, but then it's not. But then sometimes it is, because you're trying to not think that it's happening, because you're like, well, the last time it wasn't. And then it is. The fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Huh? Like, what the fuck is that? Oh, and so I start denying myself because I'm like, you're gonna hurt me, you're gonna hurt me, but then I hurt me by denying myself of intimacy, yourself. Like, stop denying me of intimacy. Like, platonic, familial, just be running, just like running, like, no, cause you slapped me before and it wasn't you, oh, so I can be safe Ew, what? It's like, I don't know what that, it's the unknown. Oh my gosh, it's the unknown. Like, that's sad. She ain't never known it. Heartache, she only doing what she know. Like, hella. It's true. We kids get it poppin' on the low. Nothing coming but shout, it's your world. I don't know. I don't want to do a cover of that. But yeah, just wanted to like interject with some speech. Yeah. So, heartache, she only doing what she know. But I'm like, okay, all right. And I can see you there, and I can meet you here, okay? And like, let's step out, though. Let's step out. And I've been like, you know, I've been around pet rats several times. And what they do when they're getting used to you and comfortable with you, how long have I been yapping? Not that long. I'll stop soon, I think. How long? I don't have my glasses on, so I gotta get so up close and personal. Like, what was I talking about? What was I talking? So when rats get familiar with like their owner or whatever, what they do, because they're rats, this is just what rodents do, I guess, like, or at least rats and like mice, they'll have their little shelter, their little home. So like if you have one of those hides, they'll just be in the hide probably a lot of the time because they're like, I'm so scared, I don't know you. And they'll come out and like little by little they'll do more and more. But if you scare them, then they'll start right back at like only coming out little by little. And they'll like always run back to their shelter. Like they'll come out a little bit and run back. Come out a little bit more, run out, run back. And then you fuck it up and they'll start right back to barely coming out and going back. And I just feel like a rat. Like, I feel like a pet rat. Where I'm like trying to teach myself and like the universe, source, the divine. They're all like, Nixie, come out, it's okay, we got some treats for you. Come on, Nixie. And I'm like, and I keep coming out a little by little, and then a trigger happens, and I go, gotta go back. But not this time. No, I know it's safe. This time I know it's safe, so I'm just gonna run out. Run, and climb all over the walls. Ha ha ha. Anyway, let's see. Fear. I have so much fear. In my head and in my heart. From the pain, from the drag, scared one day you'll break, then you'll see I'm a mistake, then you'll see it is a risk, then you'll see you have to leave before it gets too late, leave before it's too hard, leave before I hurt myself, leave before I'm too far gone. I have so much I do have so much fear, but I'm releasing it, and I'm releasing it, and I don't let it control me. I don't let it control me. She can advise me, okay? Because if I do need to be like, oh, that scares me, and then listen, that's fine. In fact, like, do that, you know? But I don't have to let it lead me everywhere. Because actually, she only leads me when she needs to lead me, actually. She leads me when I need to be needed by. If you hear anything leads me that I need to be led by. Let it by myself, let it by myself, and the divine by myself, and the divine, and There's a little noise happening and I'm confused about it. Like, is that my phone? Yeah, but, you know, because sometimes fear is guiding you to keep you safe, and that is necessary. But I notice when it's not right for me to follow my fear, she's just blocking me from things that I'm like, I want that. And it is for my highest good. And sometimes I just gotta push myself to like whisper, like in a whisper. Mesmerized by the moon. People are like the moon. Oh, like the agony. I just be feeling. I don't even know. Like, how much do I even want to say? You know, having a Leo Mars is like. She's dramatic. I didn't realize that it was like this. Because I haven't really let myself be myself in a very long time, like freely. You know, like I'm always myself. Like there's a lot of, like, something that I've said my whole life is that I can't not be myself even if I tried. And it's true. The only way I hid myself was just by not being around anyone, like isolate. And like retracting my touch, which is like, I don't want to do that anymore. But I'm having to grapple with the fact that like this Leo Mars means she's dramatic and she can't help it. And she's sensitive because something about the luminaries, like for Cancer, people are like, she's moody. She's moody? What you mean? She's moody? Huh? She's not moody, she's sensitive. And for Leo, they're like, she's dramatic. Huh? Oh, dramatic. Like, dramatic? No, she's sensitive. Because imagine always shining your fucking light. Always. She's on constantly. Bitches are looking constantly because you're light. You're raw, out in the open, vulnerable. I don't care if you're the sun, it's still vulnerable. The thing about the sun, though, is that she's like, like, so you're a little bit more protected. The moon is more of a vessel. Like the moon, she's a body. The sun is an energetic body, but the moon, she's a rock. Like, she's an actual body, like something tangible, you know? And so imagine if you're like the moon. Like, who are we talking about? Imagine if you're like the moon, and then every touch that goes onto your body, your lunar body is like, and like that vine sound too, the constant. I'm supposed to be like, yep, I think the next one's gonna be gentle. But I am, and that's the kicker. And that's the kicker, and then I meet the moon, or at least someone who the moon is touching. My Mars, and I'm like, you're the moon, you're the moon. Oh my god, it's the moon in person. Oh my god, it's the moon up close in person. The moon. Crazy thing about the moon is that she doesn't look away though. And I'm like, does that? I don't know. Everything's normal. Everything's normal. Everything's normal. What if everything was normal? What if normal was dead, like I already said though? What if normal danced the dance of the fate of a night? These still feel quite Scobie-ish because I'm like, what are these? What are these? It's just confusing me. It's like the creative process for not only myself, but for others. Yeah, like, fill your well with this. Like, just, like, rest, listen to me if you like my voice. If you like me, listen. Like me, listen. If you like me, listen. Like me and listen. Right. Yeah, lots of breaking through the creative shame cycle. This is really like a big tester because it's like, how much can I talk about myself and be like very aimless and just play guitar and do what I like and put it out there and be okay with it? And hundreds of people see it and I'm like, right, yes. And that's the thing too, is like, she's fine with that, but then in person, she's like, I don't know. Well, I do know though. Cappy Moon, she's built a relationship with the internet. She. But everyone can feel very new to me because I'm like so trauma. She forgets a lot because she's traumatized, and so if there's any trigger, it's like I'm back in the time that the trauma happened. And so my brain will block it out, which is really sad. And so I don't really remember certain things. And so it can feel like I'm starting over very often with people. It's kind of like when you're training a pet to not have isolation distress, like you're helping them out of it. You're helping them, and you're getting them used to you leaving for longer periods of time. You have to, like, if one of those times scares them too much, then you gotta start over. I'm just like, dang, I'm sick of starting over. I just wanna start. I just wanna be happy and grounded with stability, fulfilled, thriving, enriching all the best ways, in love and connected to those in that period in my life for my highest good. What? To those in that rooted in my life for my highest good. Those in that rooted in my life for my highest good. Right. Stable, protected, safe. Stable, protected, and safe. Stable, protected, safe, comfortable, in love, connected to that and those rooted in my life for my highest good. Happy, joyous, stable, abundant,